wanted to touch base with you about the Class Wiki and Tpack activity and resources sections located in our course. These two sections are located above your content and below the Are You Ready section. And they are sections that we'll be working with throughout the entire course. So rather than having to spread them out, I just lumped them all together up at the top. So the Class Wiki, again, we're all still trying to figure this wiki out. If anything, this is an exercise that's bigger than just reporting on each standard, but more exactly what it's like when you test new technology and you have to work through some of the kinks. So I understand it can be frustrating at times, but any piece of technology can be frustrating at times. And so if there is one thing that I want you to learn from this activity is kind of the trials and tribulations of what it means to implement technology in your classroom. So you have your wiki instructions. If you read them, it tells you exactly what you need to post for your standard. The wiki help is the wiki help. I've listed the standards that we are working with here as a file, so you can just access them quickly. The sandbox wiki is where you practice and experiment and test. You can do this throughout the entire course. Do not experiment in the technology toolbox wiki. Only experiment in the sandbox wiki. The technology toolbox wiki is organized by standard, and then once you click on a standard, like for this week you click on standard 1, then you click on your group and you enter your you edit your entry on that page, and you will want to, when you get to that page, for example, if I'm in group A, now I want to click edit, and now I type my tool, but I'm not going to type my tool because this is your all's page, not mine, so I'll cancel it. To give you an example of what a toolbox entry will look like, kind of ease your worries a little bit, it's a much simpler assignment. Then the hardest part is going to be figuring this wiki out. The assignment itself is not hard. You read through the toolbox book. This is a book module, this noted by this green icon, and it tells you what standard we're working on. It tells you a little bit about the standard and then provides you kind of ideas and direction on how to go find a tool. Once you get into your wiki, this is all it is. Look, 4 bulleted. I describe what the technology is. I talk about the reviews. They were very positive. If there's something negative, you might want to point out the negative so that your classmates will know, well, this person saw that this didn't work this way. But this particular one, Poplet, everybody was raving about it. An example of how I would have the students use this, and note here, I want you to note that I am being very specific about the application, specific to my content area. I was a geometry teacher. So be specific when you list it there in a specific application. And then finally, you explain how it applies to the standard. So the assignment itself is not tough. Figuring this wiki out, that's going to be the tough part. I know you all still can't see my sandbox. I'm still working on that too, but what you just saw was a screenshot from my sandbox, so it's there. I just got to figure out how to get you to be able to see it. Okay, Tpack is your final exam project it's not exam, your final project for the semester. Each week you'll see a new forum. This week is introduction. Next week, the second forum will be located underneath that. You need to put your information in the forums as it is requested. Basically, just like the reflection forum, if you go back through your forum entries, by the end of the class, you'll just kind of compile all those and submit them. So you won't be doing any of that last minute project work because you're working on it throughout each week of the course. The T-Pack case studies is supportive material for this forum. And then the plan files, like so when we get ready to submit, I have templates in there for you to use. But I want to talk about this book module. If you click on it, you will see that it looks just like a book. And if you look over here at your table of contents, you can scroll through the book that way or click the arrows, and it's just a different way to present the material. And so I hope that clarifies everything for you. If not, just ask in the course Q&A forum and we'll work this out.